So here we have the Victron screen. At the moment we've just got a bit of a false boat, the rain marine thing. There's no real equipment there. I mean, it is showing the battery voltages and it is showing what the grid's being taken, but this is just purely for demonstration. If we go into the switch panel, however, we've started here putting some equipment in. So we've got a remote reboot for the M-Connect. If it hangs up, we can reboot it either from here or remotely. We also have the panel light on off switch, and we also have the cooling fan for the 24 volt panel and the 240 volt panel. We still have a lot of other options which are currently not used. You can see on here now that we have some temperatures displayed, the temperature of the 240 volt panel, the 24 volt panel and the Lynx bus bar. This is something we started monitoring on high power installations because it does get a little bit warm and we just need to know if things are getting just out of control. We also have the remote unit. This will be located at the back of the engine room and it'll do everything from controlling the fans for the big engine room fans, so they can be sucking or blowing or both or whatever we prefer, all done from the touchscreen of course. They're the relays to reverse the direction of the fan, and there's a digital switching unit that will in fact control bilge pumps as well as the fans as well as the outside lights and the underwater lights. So this little panel will be locked away at the back of the unit. In the top we have totally separated. If you remember on the panel of doom, the 240 and the 24 volt were all mixed together. So here we've got the 240 volt system. Very little we can do with this as we don't have a generator and we don't have an 8 kilowatt multiplus. But never mind, we do what we can. We do have energy monitors so we can accurately monitor the energy being taken from shore or generator. And there we have the RCBO circuit breakers. There's not a lot to this panel, but it does keep it neat and tidy and out of the way of everything else. So here we have the digital yacht touchscreen. The original screen wasn't touchscreen, so unfortunately we've got to buy another. Here's some of the systems we've got it now. We've basically taken the original software and we're starting to add to it. So we've now got an engineering panel. We have, if we can find it because this isn't finished yet, we have a power system. Again, this is just general rubbish because the boat isn't here, but that's the original power system which will work fine. The home page. Then we go into engineering. So engineering's got a nice little video there focusing on engineering, and we can go into a switch panel. Not a lot there yet, but there will be soon. So we can turn off the port fan, the starboard fan, we can have it sucking or blowing. The dreaded utility, that's part of the original boat system. Most of this will be removed. If we go back to the home page and go to the underway page, this is exactly the screen that we've got on the boat at the moment. We can't simulate any of the data, so they're just blanks. So a lot of the wiring is complete now on the panel. There's still quite a few small circuits to add. There's an awful lot of programming to do, a lot of screens to write, and this thing will now stay on test live until probably late August when it's packaged up ready to be sent out to France. I'll send more details. I'll put another video on later when we've got further on.